The old 52 train doesn't come by here much anymore. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the party. I'm Frazer, and thank you guys so much for joining me on my 100th episode. Like, this is a landmark for me, and I kind of want to do something a little special for you guys. I've been asked a couple times, surprisingly enough to me, where do I buy my games? And it's not just at swaps. I very rarely buy off of eBay just because the prices are ridiculous. I'm talking about my local game store. You can't go wrong with a place that you just want to go to and they make you feel happy and at home and welcome, and the prices are always good. So luckily enough, they decided to do an interview with us. So I can't think of a better way for my 100th episode to show you guys where I go and buy my video games, much to Ashley's dismay. So, as always, we love you, enjoy this video, and please allow me to introduce to you Game Mania. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. I am at Game Mania, my local game store at the corner of Kiel and Bloor, and I am joined with
Julie.
So, what I want to know is, how long have you guys been doing this for?
Well, the store has been open for about 3 years and almost 6 months. However, it's been going on for quite a little bit of a while. It's been like 4 years and a bit because we had a flea market. And we had to start there because we had no financial support or anything. So we had to start very small and try and work our way up, basically.
You guys have done a fantastic job. Every time I come here, it's brighter and bigger, and you guys have just done another expansion. It looks absolutely fantastic.
Thank you very much. Firstly, the expansion, we always got a big store knowing that someday we would hopefully we would have enough, like a goal.
Be able to build up.
Yeah. So we had cut it off, we had blocked it off because at the time we didn't have much stuff. And like I said, no financial support. So recently we were getting so cluttered that we decided that it's finally time to like open the back, which was something we were supposed to do from the beginning, but we had so many obstacles to face that by the time we got there, it did take about 3.5 years, unfortunately.
So what has been the weirdest phone ring that's ever happened during an interview? Is it that one? So what has been the weirdest, and on the same note, the coolest thing someone's ever brought in here for trade?
Well, the weirdest thing is when someone brings in like a console and there's live roaches in it. And
are you kidding me?
Yeah, like they traded it in, no problem. And we even tested it. And
it worked with live roaches.
Yes. And then like my partner came back and like he's like, "Oh my God, there's live roaches in here. You don't know how fast we like flew it out of here." Like
that's ridiculous though.
I couldn't believe it.
System, how did they even get in there?
Well, the problem is like people, when it's their own stuff, sometimes they don't really care for it.
They don't
and
clean
they don't
it.
care what happens to it. Yeah. So it's crazy because I was like, oh my goodness. We were so afraid that it was just gonna like
spread.
Yeah. Like, unless literally a second he bagged it up and just.
That's fine. I've never heard of anybody do that. Don't bring systems with any bugs, anything. Because now I am. If it happens here again, I will punch you in the face. I have no affiliation with the store. I'll just come up and punch you in the face. So, on a brighter note, to take away from that really gross cockroach out of a system thing, what's the coolest thing someone's brought in?
Well, there's so many cool things. Honestly, like the first was this incredible Super Nintendo bundle we got in the beginning. It had like every rare game you could ever imagine in mint condition. Yeah, like I couldn't believe this guy. Like he had all the games like spread out, even in a drawer, and they weren't even touching each other. The Super Nintendo, PS1.
It was like
sealed PS1 like games. I could not believe this guy never touched, and these games are worth like $400 or $500 sealed at that time.
That's pretty damn
which was
lucky.
like 4 years ago almost, and like it was like. I was like, holy crap, like I didn't want to sell any of it because that's how much respect I had for him. The only crazy part is that he threw away all the boxes but kept all the booklets mint in the comic book.
That's really...
In the comic book sleeves. So they were all mint, but he kept his Earthbound box and he kept his what was it again? Bomberman multi-tap box.
Okay.
But then the PS1 was perfect, like all.
No issues with it at all.
No,
No
they were all
no
sealed.
cockroaches.
Almost all the rarest games were sealed. I couldn't believe it. He didn't even like. He was just like, I'm done. I have a new life chapter in my life, whatever. He had bought them when they had just come out, so it's not like he wasted so much money or like got them on sale and stuff. But it was crazy. That was one of the best. That's what really kicked us off.
So I kind of want to know, what's your favorite video game sound effect? Maybe demonstrate it a little bit for me.
Okay, I mean, mine is this because I love cute stuff. So,
Is that Mario with his butt?
burning? Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
okay.
So I love those kind of sound effects. Like they're just so silly. And then the one that I really like that's more like musical is like this one.
Is that Luigi?
Mansion, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually pretty cool with it. And I like that you're supporting Nintendo. I'm a big Nintendo fan, so you guys get like a gold star. The gold star from Party Play Gaming doesn't really do much yet, but I appreciate the sound effects. So, my next question for you would be: would you have any advice for anyone who is starting to get into gaming, whether it be retro or current?
Gee, that's a hard question. Well, firstly, I would definitely play the retro first because there's some classics in there that you cannot possibly understand new generation gaming and appreciate the video game world without playing some of the retro games. Like you need
Turtles in Time.
like Turtles, like Mega Man games, like Castlevania games, like
Exactly.
those are amazing, right? Just any of those like Final Fantasies. Like if you don't play it, you will never appreciate the new ones. You wouldn't even understand how to appreciate them. That's what I believe. Like, okay, somebody who hasn't played Final Fantasy might like Final Fantasy 13 because it's incredible. You're right, it is a beautiful game. But then I believe in order to really understand if you like it or not, you would have to play maybe 7, maybe 3, maybe,
Even original NES Final Fantasy.
even
like
original
anything.
NES, right? It's always good to know the history of everything in life you're doing.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to, like right now, the gaming world is a little bit expensive for people in the retro world. I'm not saying new games aren't, geez, I'm not saying that at all. But at least you can find some really good games right now that are new generation, like underrated games that are selling for 10 and under, 15 and under. And this is the best time to get those, right? My advice to you guys is like, if you're going into collecting, do it because you love it, not because you want to try and make money off of it later. You have no idea how the life will turn around. You don't know if it's going to stay high, is it going to go low? You have no idea. So if you don't get the most out of your games, whatever you sell it for later, it might hurt you, it might not financially. But for example, like, let's say you have a complete DS collection, but you've opened all of them and you've played them. Even if you get back what you paid for them, let's say it's at a really good time and you get back exactly what you paid for it, that is a blessing, to tell you the truth, because you played it all, plus you got your money back. So who cares about the financial part of things? Because like you guys, the YouTubers.
The YouTubers, exactly. Don't do it for money.
We don't do it for money. We have to do things because we want to do it because it's a passion, love for it. And so that will make the big difference in you succeeding in life later in anything you do, not just this. Anything you do in life, you have to do it because you love it, not because you're trying to make money off of it, because you will hate it very fast. You'll get bored very fast.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, like, people have seen us. We've done a couple episodes where we've gone to video game swaps. So, and we've actually seen you guys at a couple. So, out of the ones you guys have attended to as vendors and as spectators, which one do you have a favorite, or do you just love them all?
You know what? Swap meet is so cool compared to a convention or even a regular store. When I first went to a swap meet, we were in the VGCC one. Shout outs to Pete. And I was nervous. I said, oh my God, I don't know if we can do this. This is going to be really hard. But it didn't feel like we were there on business. It didn't feel like anything. It just felt like gamers swap in, trade in. It just felt so different.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't feel like this business mentality or whatever. And I really hope it stays that way. I hope it doesn't become a business because even though we own a store here and we go there as a store, like I said, my partner is like a real gamer.
Yeah.
And so we want to feel like it's not corporate.
Yeah.
So swap meets is just so much fun. Even most of the vendors there, like they're really cool people.
Yeah.
Like you want to see these small guys come in and show off their collection, and I'm kind of needed for tuition. Oh, no worries, I'll support you. Whatever, you have this supportive community and stuff. That's what's cool about a swap meet.
Yeah.
And I love it a lot.
It pretty much it's giving back to the people that put into it.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
thank you.
Whereas a convention is just hard work. And I've
Yeah.
been to both, and one, I can relax, enjoy myself, have a little giggle here and there. Whereas a convention, I'm just like, yes, okay, yes,
You have to
it's
go,
not
go,
about
go.
money
High
or
pace.
anything. It's about just enjoy. Sometimes you just want to enjoy yourself. Same thing when I go to swap meets. I go more to swap meets not to sell, but just to go around and look because I like weird merchandise and stuff.
And that's always at those places.
Yeah, so that's what I like. I like things that are made from people. So like those, custom made
like
stuff. Those are so cool.
We got a couple things. We
There's
bought,
a
like,
beaded
couple,
one.
Yeah, we saw the
really-
beaded ones tons, but we saw this one girl. She had a really nicely done at the Waterloo swap. There's two pictures we bought. We bought one of all the Ninja Turtles with a pizza background, and then another one with all the starting Pokemon, but they're all like fangy and bloody. And
I haven't seen that before.
oh, it was actually.
Yeah.
I remember where your booth was, and we were guys were right at the entrance. If you went just to the right and a little bit to the left, that's where
That's
she
where it
was.
was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was really cool. I hope she comes back.
Yeah, I
with
like
new
to see
stuff next
stuff like
time.
that. Even at conventions, I like to see artwork and stuff that, it's those things are what's really fascinating to me. A game is a game made by $1 million company, $1 billion company. But when you see what the talents they have, you're like, this is what I want. Yeah. This is what I like.
That's
this
all you
is
could
what I
ever-
want to support.
Exactly.
Right?
It makes you want to come back for more.
Yeah, that's what I'm all about.
So, all I can say is thank you guys so much for letting us come here, do this interview, and showing people where we come to buy our games. Because, like I said earlier, without you guys doing what you do, there may not be a Party Play Gaming out there to somewhat, maybe, entertain people, hopefully. So, thank you guys very much from the bottom of mine and Ashley's heart. And you know what? Keep doing what you're doing. And seriously, people, come and support Game Mania. Like I said, corner of Kiel and Bloor, right across the street from the subway station. You can't get any easier than that. And if you tell them Party Play Gaming sent you, they'll kick you out. No, they would never do that. Like I said, it's like a family here. But thank you so much. This has been awesome.
Well, I want to thank you guys because I love to help as much as I can. I don't have financially the stability like to help in other ways. So when you come to me and ask me, hey, can you do this video? I'm never going to say no to you. Although it's very like shy for me and embarrassing. Like honestly it is because I'm still afraid of like the negative feedbacks, But I do
It'll
it
make you
because
stronger and better.
I hope so. I
Yeah,
really
it will.
hope so. But at the same time, I know it's going to a good cause, and that's all that matters to me. Is that everything I do in life has to go to a good cause, or I'm not doing it. Every focus. I think that's why I'm here on this earth. Everybody has a question like, why are you here on this earth? Whether it's like ideology.
It's good for the sake of good.
Yeah. So to
You can't ask
me,
for a
my
higher
purpose
calling.
I've noticed is just always helping somebody else out. So that's why I'm here. And I'm working on some other cool ways to help out the community. Hopefully
is
one
one of
day
them.
they will work out. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, Ashley. You're great. Thank you. And guys, support them. They work hard, and when you see them get big, just keep supporting them because they deserve it. They're really good people.
Thank you.
They're really kind.
Thank
yes.
you. Aw.
They're silly. They know how to enjoy themselves. They made me feel at ease. And
I'm
that's all.
just a nerd. So I'm no one. I'm a nerd right now. So
And am I the geek? Because I like science and stuff.
yeah. What is
Is that
it?
what
So
I-
you're a geek. I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
She's a dweeb. Huh?
I'm a geek, but he's nerd.
I'm a nerd, and she's
Because he's a gamer.
a dweeb.
Aw, stop being so rude to her.
Who's?
The definition of a nerd is someone that's awkwardly insociable.
Well, I don't know. I
We're all
think
nerds.
I'm a geek. But whatever.
That's
Nerd,
fine.
geek, same thing. Who cares?
Geek, nerd, dork.
Yeah.
Everyone. We're all. It's a community of love and pocket protectors. That's what we are here. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. please come back and watch some of our videos. Please come here and show these guys some love. And as always, have a good night.
Bye.
Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, it'd be nice if we got a Nidoran. Oh, could we have a Nidoran?
No, we don't have one. We never ran into one yet.
Was it a low-level Nidoran? Oh, it's an Akin.
Really?
Guys, his name is
Snake back.